And have been invited to this hotel in East Germany, I think, by a mysterious director of movies named Renzo Nero, and it's been pretty weird so far. He's given us a key to the hotel, to one of the hotel rooms. There's 3 rooms in here. He's staying in room 1963. We're staying in room 2014, and there's also room 1847 that has some person trapped in there, I think. We tried to call them, and they said, "Help me, please help me." There's also an old lady with pink glowing eyes in our room. Has something to do with the Order of the Laser Eyes, or the Laser Eyes, or something called that, or some organization called the Laser Eyes. And I feel like there's going to be time travel involved in this game, because we are in the year 1963, but there is software here and computer here that's copyrighted from 2014. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. We had solved some stuff yesterday at the end of the stream, but we didn't get to save everything, so I'm going to do the things that we did at the end of the stream before saving, which was open that door. There was a puzzle there. Is this money? Is this money on this shelf here? Yes. This shortcut's locked from the other side. Oh, we also have like photographic memory, so we have like a bunch of notes and stuff. Here's this book, for example, that we read, and we don't need to like go read it again if we want to refer to it, but this book is all about puzzles on how to unlock shortcuts. We just unlocked shortcut number 6 from that puzzle there. Let's go. There was a ghost that went through this door, but yesterday we ended up exploring here and falling into this hole here. Hey, Omarofsky. The hole blocks the way. We jumped down. And we were down here when we had to leave yesterday. All right, let's see. There's 4 horsemen in this chapel. There's a cube-shaped hole in the frame, which I don't think we have anything that fits into this cube-shaped hole. A cube-shaped hole in the scythe painting. And there's a letter missing. Oh, there's names of the 4 horsemen are here in this book. Pestilentia, Bellum, Fames, and Moors. So the letter missing, one of the letters missing there was M. Pestilentia, this one is E, I think. Yeah, E is missing. This one, I don't understand this one. M-E-L-L-E, M-U-L-L-E. Bellum, it's backwards. It's like a B, a backwards B. Or maybe this painting is just backwards. So we have M-E-B. And this one was S, but it's like the bottom half of S. So I guess we need to find cubes with certain patterns to finish their names. I think. There's a confessional booth that we can interact with, and there's a shortcut as well. And there's also a cube in this crucifix. There's a cube-shaped hole in the crucifix. Put something in the altar crucifix? See, all these notes that you see on your screen? These are in the mental notes here. I think we also need to interact with this painting. Cube-shaped hole in the scales painting. Oh, scales, scythe. Scales, scythe, sword, and bow are like the weapons that those 4 horsemen are holding. There's a voice from inside the confessional. May the Lord be in your heart and help you to confess your sins. Confess theft. This is barely a sin. Is this really what you meant to confess? Confess adultery. Such small sins happen. This is not what you meant to confess, is it? Confess gossiping. This is such a small sin. This is not your real sin, is it? Confess lies. This is barely a sin. This is not your real sin. Confess blasphemy. Such even blasphemy is considered a small sin. Confess a murder. Yes, yes. God, the Father of mercies, through the death and resurrection of his Son, has reconciled the world to himself. We didn't murder anyone, did we? And sent the Holy Spirit among us for the forgiveness of sins. Through the ministry of the church, and may God give you pardon and peace, and I absolve you from your sins. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The path to the truth shall open. Oh? This game has some horror moments in it. I didn't think it was going to be a horror game, but no? Forgive me, Signorina. They hide the secret buttons very well. Let's see. It must be this one. Oh, he's trying to press buttons. Okay, so this is how we get out of the room. In case we can't solve the shortcut puzzle. There's no one in there now. Okay. See this shortcut. Bolted shortcut number 3. Let's see. Books. Shortcut number 3. Okay. We only had a second to look at this puzzle yesterday, but I think I know what it is. What number should go in the last shape? Oh, hold on one second. Okay, chat, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Sorry for that. Okay, so this puzzle, yesterday we only had a second to look at it, but I noticed that, there's 2 shapes, right, for each number, and they're different polygons. There's, for example, the black shape in the first top left number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8-sided octagon. And then there's a triangle with 3 sides or 3 corners in the middle. So that's how it gets 83. And 50 is 5-sided pentagon, 5 corners with a circle that is 0 corners, 50. So the last number should be a hexagon, 6, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be 67. Oh my god. I wonder if the creators knew when they were making this. So it should be 67. Nice. Okay, where does this shortcut lead? I've been in this room before? I might have been in this room before? 6 and 7, what a coincidence. I guess I've not been in this room before. I didn't pick up this money. Okay, so these shortcuts, a lot of these shortcuts are two-sided. You have to open both sides. Yeah, Romarovsky, what a coincidence. Okay, this is that place. I know this place. This is on the first floor, near the entrance hall. And so, this is half and half. El Oceano Mobile. Second half of El Oceano, second half of Automobile. We have these. So it's like 48. I'm guessing it's 4859 is the password. We have not tested this theory yet about using the film's release years. 4859. Let's try that. Yes. Okay, nice. Okay, so our theory works. It's about it's probably the year the films were released. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Yesterday, I spent a long time, like, exploring the entire hotel and getting stuck everywhere. I couldn't, like, open a single lock. And now we're finally getting somewhere. 1847. Really old letter. January 10th, 1847. Dear brother, I cannot stay here. This is the last you will hear of me. Do not speak my name again. My deeds cannot be forgiven. Lorenzo the Great walked 49 years on this earth under the protection of Santa Lucia. Now he must vanish. I shall be reborn a nameless vagabond. Valies quam optime, your brother. I don't think we know what Valies quam optime means. 49 years on this earth, so he was born 1798? Maybe 1797? Nice. Let's try. It happens blueprints, and next day I solved a lot more than yesterday, and when you obsess, brain keeps processing this stuff even when sleeping. Yes. Okay, we got a computer disk. Cool. Do we put that in the computer, or do we put that in the Game Boy? Install game. Computer disk 3. Does not work. Okay. Where are the save locations? I think there's a save location over here. This room. Let's save. And let's load file from disk. In the car. What? Is this gonna load a save file? A car ride like this really gives you time to think. Maybe too much time. Oh my god! Inspect road? It should take me straight to the hotel. So this is like right before I arrived at the hotel. It has a date of yesterday when I started playing it. But like a few hours before I started playing. Trees, trees, trees. Seem like they never end. Inspect mountains. The hotel is beyond those mountains. Inspect fence. Sturdy. Inspect speedometer. I'm driving just under the speed limit. Wow. Inspect ashtray. I found an American dollar. How did it get there? Wait, what? Is that gonna give us more money now? Inspect fuel gauge. It looks like I don't have enough fuel for the entire journey. Inspect radio. Change frequency. Change frequency. Three-digit number. There's a familiar voice through the static. Oh. Radio voice. Sister, I have a message for your future self. What? This person who's talking to me knows about time travel. In the future, I am made of paper. I reach for a bottle of my miracle tears. There's a red rune. This is the ancient rune E. Vermilion tears? Was that him again? Is this Lorenzo? There's a familiar voice through the static. 874 is... Did we just get lucky? 874 is a... I mean, I can't stand here and do this 1,000 times, right? I wonder if we just got lucky there. Glove compartment. Another American dollar. How did it get there? Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really brute force it. I just got lucky. A cute couple made of plastic in a car. I hope they like this bumpy road. Oh, there's a car following. Wait. It's blinking. Wait, is it a police car? It looks like a police car. He got like a hat on. I can't do anything. What is going on? I wonder what all that blinking was about. Wait. Is it Morse code? This is 874. Yeah, it blinked 874. 3 numbers. That's how we're supposed to know the radio. In the future, I am made of paper. I reach for a bottle of my miracle tears. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune E. What does that mean? I think we're done. I've inspected everything that I could do. I think. It's down here. This. Can I open the door? Okay. Did that give me a memory? Messages from the past. Message on the radio. I am made of paper. I reach for a bottle of my miracle tears. There's a red rune. Miracle tears. There's vermilion tears. Red rune. These are red. Okay. I still haven't... right now, my long-term goal is to find the missing script pages. I guess what we can do right now is try to open like all the doors with these things. So Animal Terrible plus Ace of Hearts. Animal Terrible is 1962 plus 1952. That's 3, 9, 14. 39, 14. Another safe. 1846. It's 1 year before. December 13th, only a month before. Dear brother, forgive my dark words, but today my heart aches from the pain of living. I wish I was as easily pleased as the Cretans, taking pleasure in the grotesque pictures from my erythrotrope. What is erythrotrope? Erythrotrope. Every crowd is the same. I fear that we are not the Knights of the Round Table, but rather a gathering of ugly children on a never-ending Easter egg hunt. I believe that what we seek is gone from the world if it was ever here. Still, I will continue my journey to blank as Brother Septimus commanded. Ab emo pector. Let me see, where's my Latin thing? Don't I have useful Latin phrases? Ab emo pector, from the deepest chest, from the bottom of my heart. Okay. So it only has 1846. Huh? What? Huh? There's 4 numbers. We need something to represent 1846. Okay, 1. And then we need length, size 8, basically. These things have different sizes. This is 4 up here. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And which one's 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9. I think this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1846. Yes. Nice. Let's go. Another computer disk. Okay. Computer disk 1. Apartment in the city. This was from a day before we came to this hotel. This Lorelei and the Laser Eyes computer software system lets me see into the past. My bags are packed. I have a strange feeling about this project. It's almost like a VR from the past. My bags are packed. I have a strange feeling about this project. I feel a little anxious. I should relax a little before I go. Inspect lamp. I like this lamp. It was left by the previous tenant. I like it, so I kept it. An abstract piece. So many paintings. One of the photo dream collages. A naive painting by my aunt. Looks like some kind of beast. I miss my aunt. A drawing I made of my father. I used a new technique incorporating only triangles and lines. I think I can use this method with computers once they get more powerful. A postcard depicting Hotel Let's Jar. A drawing I made of a man from my dreams. Half of his face is outside the frame. An empty frame. A framed ticket from a movie I once saw. A frame design of a logotype I made for my favorite cafe. I should go soon, but I need to relax a little before. Maybe I should watch some TV. Many good times have been had on this sofa. I found an American dollar behind the cushion. How did it get there? It's the letter from him. As discussed, I am expecting your arrival at Hotel Let's Jar on January 7th next year. This project is my magnum opus. The mother goose of all birds. It is my firm belief that you can help me transcend the limitation of art for humans. I've read this letter already. From the deepest of my chest, from the deepest chest, Renzo Nero. A show for the eyes of the cosmos, ambitious. I should bring this with me when I go. Plug-in power cord. I unplugged this before as a safety measure, but now it's plugged in again. I don't like tablecloths, but my mother always insisted that all tables should have them. There are more books in here. It's locked. Empty. I should put something here. Mostly things in here I don't have the heart to throw out, but don't want to have on display. A decorative bowl, not so decorative to be honest, but it was a gift from Stina. There was an American dollar hidden between the books. I look into the crystal ball. It says something terrible will happen in my immediate future. Just kidding, it's just a novelty item, but I like it. A chess knight, a black novelty-sized chess knight, which I keep around for one reason or another. Verschlossen Ehrenringen exhibition. Wait, is this Lorelei Weiss? Are we Lorelei? Wait, are we the same person that made all the exhibits? A photo of me as a newborn and my mother. My father is barely visible, leaving only a blur of himself as he moved just as the picture was being taken. Board games, deck of cards, and things like that in here. The right door is locked and I've lost the key. 2 cocktail glasses in here. Important papers. Different papers and books about computers and other electronic devices. Cases and bottles. Porcelain given to me when I moved. The TV isn't on. Switch on. It's a film about the First World War. This is a quiz show. Each contestant is shot with a toy gun if they lose. Okay. What was that sound? The sound effect was funny. Seems to be a film about someone sailing the seas. It's a talk show in Swedish. The host Halland is popular here. The Etymologist's Dream. This is a movie poster. Looks like the film is about to start. The Etymologist's Dream. Can this be significant somehow? There's a magic show on. It's not particularly interesting, yet the magician has an undeniably magnetic charm which draws you in. It's Lorenzo? Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. From my hat, there are cards. There's a red rune. This is the ancient rune I. Oh! He's telling us which red rune symbol corresponds to what letter. Okay, I understand now. Oh. So, okay, these computer disks are messages from Lorenzo to us, telling us about these magic posters. There are cards coming out of the hat. This symbol here is representing the letter I. But I haven't seen this symbol anywhere before. And the Vermilion Tears one, this symbol is the letter E. Okay. But where do we use those symbols? Are any of these symbols the same? No. Are these zodiac symbols? Like these real zodiac symbols? There's 12 of them. Like a clock. 1932. The center says 1932. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this yet. Also, hold on, I want to check if it's tracking the American dollars that I found in the computer disks. The past. 4 out of 10. Okay. And we have 3 shortcuts. 15 out of 45 in the hotel. This is done, right? Okay. So we go and look for more movie posters, I think. Also, I have so much money. I should buy some of these. Collect all 20. I have enough money to buy all of these things. Huh? A phone? What does it say? Q6? Something 6? Try to picture someone looking at you from a window. Who is it? A friend. B, a stranger. C, yourself. Device 4. It's got a hat. A bowler's hat. Nostalgic figuriner. A horse person with a key. Can I use this key? Can I take this key? Hello? It's got like a cow on it. Hopefully I'm not wasting all my money. But so far it's the only thing I can spend my money on. A butterfly kind of shape? None of these have been useful so far. A little pixel person. I wonder if you get these in a random order or predetermined order. An alien in a spaceship. So there's the alien and then an alien in a spaceship. I wonder if they're like derivatives of each other. Are there symbols? No, those are like buttons, basically. Bowler's hat. So they're kind of related, right? The ones in the columns, there's a bowler's hat here. And then this guy has a bowler's hat on. Got a mustache. Wish the animation was a little bit faster. Okay, a man walking. Just a man walking. I wonder if these figurines are supposed to be saying something, like a message. Clock. There's dots on the clock that are white. And the clock shows a time of like 11:40. I think. Got an antenna at the top left. Why are those? So it's got like a dot at 11, 12, 1, 3, 5, and 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, 11, 12. Not sure if that means anything. A ballerina? A masked ballerina. She's got something on her arm. Like the Venus symbol on her arm. Oh man, I wonder if I'm even gonna get anything out of opening all 20 of these. Okay, a goat. Where was that goat thing that we saw earlier? Didn't one of these have a goat thing? This thing, the key. The key is kind of like a goat. Okay. What does it freaking mean? Person with glasses. Okay. There. I wonder if the lines on his ear and mouth are supposed to mean something. Because the mouth is shaped very strangely, no? Oh, you can see that guy on the box. A sword! You see on the box, you see what some of the things are supposed to be. Alien, man, we just don't have the guy in the car. We have like everything except the two people in the car. That was one of the box. Let's just buy all of them and then inspect afterwards. Oh, that might be useful. Have we seen that sort of configuration before? Three bears. The Three Bears story. House on a mountain. Pepe the Frog as a burglar. And a radio or something? And the last one. Last one should be the two people in the car. The little hanging thing in our car. Oh. Like a bear kind of thing. All right, let's inspect these. Awarded for exceptional collections of polystyrene. Polystyrene. Okay, so we have the sword. It has a heart on it. Okay. There's the goat clock. Are those supposed to be... Whoa. A bird and... I don't know what that symbol is. Like a ghost? A fetus and a pony? Oh. Are those symbols supposed to mean stuff? Like phases of the moon? Their shapes. Okay. 333 48 48 48 48. The heck does that mean? But this sort of shape, this sort of rectangular and square configuration, I wonder if it's one of the boxes in the exhibit. Family of bears. Right. House. House on a hill with a lamp. Pepe the Frog as a burglar. Okay. This looks like a radio, right? Some sort of electronic device. These didn't give me any information that I could use. Nothing that I can immediately act on. Alright, I'm gonna go save so that I don't accidentally have to do that all over again. I have $1 now. There goes all my money. Okay, the other movie posters. The Etymologist's Dream, but backwards. $4591. $45.91. Nice. (1847), January 6th. Dear brother, I arrived at blank yesterday. It is decayed, dark, and much too large for the Baronin herself. Your prophecy was as expected correct. She is an artist born on these very grounds. I have yet to gain her trust, but I sense an inexplicable bond between us. I think she knows what I'm searching for, as is expected. For how could one live 40 years on sacred grounds without knowing? Your brother. 1807? 40? Huh. It should be 1807 is the thing that I'm looking for. But what the heck are these? What are these symbols? Huh? I can barely even see them. There's 15 of these. Huh? Open the safe with LED button. It's really, really hard to see what I'm even trying to click. I have no idea. I think I'm trying to make 1807. 1807. Very confused. That one's a mystery. This is work over on the other side. That one we've opened. This one is the clock. This way, okay. More posters upstairs, right? Upside down adieu. 0261. 0261. No? Okay, hold on. Maybe it's you have to flip each individual number and not the... Oh, it might be 0561. 5 flipped is still a 5. Yeah. Wait, what? Is 5 flipped still a 5? Yeah, it is. 0561? Okay. It's not... It's not if it's flipped, it's... It's like rotated 180 degrees. Okay. 1847, January 9th. My brother. My worries were not without cause. Things have started to appear. A red hallway behind a clock. A theater. The Baronin is changing and speaks in a puzzling tongue. Minutes and hours are years. At this very moment, time is the year. She said, as if it was a rehearsed line from a play. The Crimson Beast skulks these halls now, playing strange games and whispering horrible words. It wants to swallow all. Tonight, if such a time even exists, we are invited to a performance. Something will happen. There is violence in the air. Hey, Hugo, thanks for the 96 months, man. 96 months, that's 8 years now. Wow. Thank you so much. Minutes and hours are years. At this very moment, time is the year. So right now it's like 14:27 in on my system clock. Okay. I guess it's 2:27. Is it maybe 28 now? Now 28. No. It's still 2:28 on my... Maybe it's supposed to be 8. Maybe it's supposed to be not my system clock, but this 1847 translated into minutes and years. Or minutes and... So 1847 is 6. 47. Okay. I have the largest viewers on Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I don't think there's that many people streaming Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, right? But thanks. I got a computer disc. Nice. Okay. So this one. A dog like all other dogs. So the number is 1957. But it needs to be moved around. 1957. I think it should be 5179. Let's try 5179. Yes. Okay. The numbers have to be mixed around according to this order of this picture. 1847. Dear brother, what was lost has been found, even if I had 500 years to write. My humble words could not possibly tell you what it is like. As much as I would welcome all my brothers and sisters to pilgrim here, I implore you to wait. The treasure is magnificent. I will write more thoroughly when I have calmed down. Our quest has ended, but I sense danger. 2347? 500 years into the future? Okay. 2347. We have 2 computer disks to check out now. And then there's still one that I couldn't solve. The one with the weird dim lines. The LED lights one. That's the only one that I couldn't solve, right? The open the safe with the LED buttons. There's still that key. There's still that key hanging from the chandelier in the lobby on the first floor. I have no idea how to get that one. Computer disk 4. I'm missing computer disk 2. At a gas station? This is after? Wait, this timestamp comes from after I started playing the game. That's weird. I could have sworn I had enough gas for the entire trip. Oh well, a chance to stretch my legs and get some fresh air. I should fill her up. Use gas nozzle. That's how it's going there? That should do it. I should pay. He's all filled up. It points in the direction one should go, forward to the future. Okay, I'm gonna need some... I don't have any coins. I can't call until I insert some coins. That will be 2 D-mark, Fraulein. Here's your change. The cashier handed me some coins. It details the opening hours, but shouldn't a gas station be open 24/7 in this day and age? Other than the maps, it seems like they have reasonable prices. Various regional maps, they look cheap, but are very expensive. Fraulein, no one is forcing you to buy a map. Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did, Fraulein. I really should keep my thoughts to myself. I agree. Pamphlets containing information on various tourist traps. I can't find one about the hotel, though. Okay. A perfectly normal restroom sign. I have no reason to enter. I can't read from this distance. Use the restroom. Inspect mirror. There's something written in red on the mirror. Call me, sister. 535948. 535948. Obscenities and poetry. A doodle of a UFO and a little alien guy running around a planet. Cute. Looks like the work of an up-and-coming artist. I don't work here. It seems to have been emptied quite recently. Obscenities and poetry. Satisfying. Use toilet. Ah, I needed that. Satisfying. Use a bit too sandpapery for my liking. Ew. Now I can wash my hands. My hands are clean. Okay. What was it again? 535849? 535948. Three 59 48. Sister, I have a message for your future self. I am chained like a prisoner. There's a red rune. This is the ancient rune R. Okay. We're done here. Escape artist is R. This is I. This is E. This is R. Forest. 1040. Maybe just as I'm arriving? Here we are in the middle of nowhere, Hotel Let's Jar. This is it then. We made it, old friend. I hope we make it back as well. I found an American dollar hidden behind the map. Why would somebody put it there? Oh, I didn't find any American dollars in the last one. Probably missed one then. Looks like someone dropped their hat. Whoa! What the fuck? Magician, finally we meet. Forgive my primitive appearance, but I felt that this final message should be delivered in person. I take it you have received the messages from my brothers. We must hastily proceed to the message before we run out of memory. Now, sister, to verify that you are who you claim to be, I have 4 inquiries. How did the first brother contact you? Through the television. I see. How did the second brother contact you? I don't have the second one. So there's radio was 3. Telephone was 4. I don't know. Or telegram. Indeed. Ah, I guess right. Because I think it has to be like digital. Everything's telephone, television, radio. So telegram makes sense. Third one was radio. I see. How did the fourth brother contact you? Through the telephone. How can this be? Are you not the Nosens Mulier as foretold? Did I answer wrong? Why place a hotel in the middle of an eerie forest? It's a normal rock. It's a normal rock. It's a normal rock. You can expect all of these rocks for maybe coin. I found an American dollar under the rock. People should be better at holding on to money. It was foretold that you are the Nosens Mulier. Sister, please prove the claims of the prophecy. Answer my 4 inquiries. Maybe I got the telegram wrong. Maybe the telegram was wrong. Ah. So yeah, it doesn't... The telegram one was wrong. It's just after I answer all 4 of them. So I need to find... I need to find the other one. I need to basically be able to open the safe of the second one. Or I can brute force it, but it would be kind of annoying. Brute force it. So did I use all of the films? The third eye. There's no info here. I did open all the doors. Did you find my lost pages? Nope. Can't use the espresso machine. What is the next lead that I have then? A 3-digit number. Crap. Are we stuck? The piece at Electronic Arts Symposium. Okay, we're not stuck. We have that other door that we can go through. Through the exhibit. Through here. There's also these that we don't know how to solve. Are any of these boxes like the thing? Verschlossen Erinnerungen. Patterns appear. At closer inspection, patterns appear forming meaning and order. And the participant can start to sense that this piece is only part of a greater puzzle with solutions elsewhere. Perhaps even else when. These symbols. Am I supposed to do anything with these signs? Okay. Don't want to jump down here. But there's a sledgehammer. There's an American dollar crumpled under the hammer. Go through here. Oh. Here she is. Whoa. Okay. What is this? This is the back. This is the backyard. The dead woman is here in the backyard. There are 4 red cables. One plugged into the knight, into the horse statue. There's a hole in the forehead of the statue. A circular hole. There's a key here. Key in the tree. The E-shaped key. Do I have it? I don't know where that's supposed to go. An E-shaped key. Oh. Here? Outer gate. It's locked. There's a keypad next to the gate. E equals 4. W equals 1. 4 divided by 4. North equals south minus west. South equals... So S equals 8. W equals 1 equals 4. N equals 8 minus 1, 7. It's 1847. West is 1. South is 8. East is 4. And north is 7. Eight. Code for the outer gate. $1847. What? W is 1. E is 4. S is 8. N is 7. But I'm only supposed to input... I'm only supposed to input 4 things. What the heck? Okay. You just write 1847 basically. Okay. That's open. There's a red tent there. I want to see what else is here. A horse with a scythe. A horse with scales. A horse with sword. A horse with arrows. So those are the 4 horsemen from this chapel. Tell him about the dead person. Dead woman. Red glass shards surround her. She's holding onto a broken key. Huh? Oh. Do these symbols mean anything to me? It says 1847 there. This looks like an E, like east. But the others don't really look at anything. This looks like a Y. I don't know. We'll probably have to come back to this. What's up with the cables? We obtained a crank. There's this grate that's open. What can I use the crank for? And there's also a little doll out. Oh, that's inside the house. blood in there? That's behind the first door, right? I wonder if we're gonna get something that we can insert into those paintings. We're in the red tent. Books about divination, modern astrology, unknown stars, unknown future. Meteorites from Tertius Oculus are still found on Earth to this day. In Rubrum Astronomica, Lucius writes, when the third eye passes us, Tertius Oculus is third eye, passes us by, the world belongs to the two creators. It is a time for beauty and chaos. An artist will be crowned king, and he will lead our victory over Mammon. He will create items of great beauty, and for a fleeting moment there will be harmony and chaos. But order will be restored, and knights of the third eye end in blood. Artists will die or surrender to the merchants. Mammon will not be denied, but artifacts of these knights will remain among us. The zodiacs. Okay, here are the symbols of all the zodiacs, which have to do with that clock, and the dates for all the zodiacs. But I don't know what to input. In the cards, cartomancy for beginners. The Ace of Spades, also known as Death card or the Spadille, has been a symbol related to war and also asexuality. But in the French tradition of fortune telling, it would usually mean bad luck or death in one's food. The card fell out of the book. The Ace of Spades. We have the Ace of Spades and the Ace of Hearts. Where do these cards go? Oculomancy. It is in the eyes. There's of course more to oculomancy than simply reading the reflections in the questioner's eyes. Over the next chapters, we will learn about what an oculomancer can tell about a soul by the shape of their eyes, the color of their iris, and how we can provide spiritual guidance by studying the nuances in a bloodshot eye and the structure of the vessels. Okay. The Skeptic's Guide to Crystal Gazing. To understand crystallomancy, we must understand that all divinity is therapeutic, not paranormal. Over the years, there have been several scientific studies of the practice, and many come to the same conclusion. Crystal gazing is self-hypnotism. What you see in the crystal could simply be something you have forgotten or repressed. Transcendental numerology. 1 is the divine, 9 is death, 6 is life, and 3 is creation. 1963. Combining them tells us about the holy powers and visions within each person and how to use them in creativity. This is, then, the year for creation at all costs, life or death. For those willing to see it, 1963 is a year of finality and new beginnings. 7 moving astronomical objects. It is believed that the Babylonians were first to divide the moon phase cycles in 4, which became what we today know as a week. They also developed a horoscope by assigning them the 7 classical planets: Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, and the Sun. So each day of the week corresponds to each celestial body. Okay? Lunar phases of 1847. 1847, January 1st was a new full moon. Okay. Voice echoes from within the crystal ball. I see your destiny. I see islands, caves. Your tragic fate leads you to an island far away. Hey, Out of Sight, welcome. You like it a lot? Yeah, it's very cool. Very, very cryptic. Sulawesi. in the cave where this started thousands of years ago. Do you wish to hear more? Yes. The year is 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. You will go north, east, south, west. Oh, as I'm choosing. You will go north, east, south, or west. I went north and then west and south and east. This doesn't seem to be taking me anywhere. I tried all 4 options. How do I get out of this? At this point, you will see. Absolutely nothing. Will you not wander the true path? There's no mental note about this. The crystal ball and wandering the true path. Not here? Call me, 1798. Lorenzo. 1798. That's it? We can't go anywhere. Can't open these. And I don't know how to reassemble that key, and we also don't have anything to put into that horse statue. Okay. I think our only lead now is to call 1798. The worst thing I can think about this game is not knowing if you have enough info to solve the puzzle. Yeah. I don't know. It is possible that I have enough information to solve that puzzle already, but I really don't know. North, south, east, and west. It made me move like 6 times, I think. Let's go jump down here again. Okay, we got a crank and an E-shaped key. But I don't know where to use those. This needs a letter E in it. We can try the E-shaped key, but I doubt it. Yeah. Oh, money. Interesting that it only changes perspective when you walk past that bench. There. 1790. Was it 1789 or 1798? Alright, thanks, out of sight. $17.98. Lorenzo? I knew you would call. I know many things about you, sister. I know about your journey to Sulawesi Cave. I know the paths you will walk in that cave. First, you will go west. West, south. Then you will go in the opposite direction of your first direction. So, WSE. Then you will turn 90 degrees to your left. WSEN. Then you will go in the same direction as your first direction. W, and then you will then go in the same direction as before. W again. Lastly, you will go in the same direction as your third direction, which is E. Now I know what you will see there. Do you? Share foresight. What will the cave painting to the left depict? I have to call him again? I see. Okay, so there's gonna be 3 cave paintings. Fail. No, that is not what you will see, sister. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Our leads have really narrowed down. It's west, south, east, north, west, west, east. Accept. Year's 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. West. South. East. North. West. West. And then east. Is that going backwards to where I went? At this point, you will see cave paintings. So 3 cave paintings it should show us. Oh, we have the laser eyes. We have the laser eyes. What is that? What? Okay, what is that? Oh, okay. A person? And then a bird? And an ox. Human, bird. This looks like a cow. Or a bison. Or an ox, right? Human, bird, ox. Go back quickly. There's only one phone? Human, bird, ox. Human, bird, ox. Human. Bird. Ox. Yes, now I see in your immediate future that something you need is in your bag. Obtained a magic show ticket. Oh! I foresee that I will see you at the show, sister. Okay. We have magic show ticket appeared through a magic trick after a telephone call with a fortune teller. On it, Lorenzo, the Great Magic Show, is printed in swirly letters. It is newly printed. Lorenzo the Great is a moniker believed to have been used not by a single illusionist, but rather a group of people, including escape artists and fortune tellers. Its first documented use is in an advertising poster for a traveling magician from the mid-1800s. But the use of the name is probably much older. The name has been referenced in a series of German silent movies of the Expressionist era, as well as the lost media phenomenon, the third eye. It was likely produced in the late 1970s or early 1980s. and indicates that the content is a save file for a game called Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which is remarkably inconsistent. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes was a game developed by Smoko during the 2020s, and by then magnetic discs were completely obsolete. What the hell? It was hanging in a tree in a backyard. The bit is shaped like the letter E, cast from iron. Hanging objects on different things is a communication system associated with secret societies. The system, which may also be linked to organized crime, is complex and involves many factors. To know the exact meaning requires extensive knowledge of both the sender and the recipient. But hanging something from a tree or plant usually involves knowledge or wisdom, while a key often relates to the past. Hanging a key from a tree could thus mean, I know of your past. The past is the way to wisdom. Or similar. Sometimes details of the item itself can be a hint at a message too. In this case, it is safe to assume that E means that the key unlocks the eastern part of a house. Found in the backyard, made out of steel and has started to rust. A rare instance of a crank appearing by itself and not as part of a mechanical construction. In media such as video games, cranks tend to go missing or are concealed in mysterious manners and are often part of item-related puzzles. Since cranks rarely appear by themselves like this in reality, it is extremely valuable and could likely be sold for thousands of dollars to video game aficionados. The message reads, 1963 Moors. Is Moors one of the name of the horsemen? I think so. Ace of Spades also represents death. Club Rouge Monte Carlo. Circular brown stain. Used it as a coaster. From an espresso cup, which indicates an urban origin. Probably the card was a possession of a highly superstitious metropolitan. Okay. Meet someone at the show. Hold on a second. Let me go into here. This is Moors, right? Ace of Spades into Moors. What about the espresso machine? What if I use the Ace of Hearts on the espresso machine? Guess still makes sense that I would need a cup. Please come by our temporary studio in the basement. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Wash hands. Why do they give you that option to not wash your hands? That is what I really wonder. So strange. And I feel like I feel like this puzzle should be solvable. Estimated project cost. One module costs 20. Okay. I looked at this and I said there's 13 modules in this design. There's like 13 unit-sized cubes in this design. It's symmetric. Oh shit, there's a second page! Oh my god, there's a second page! I didn't realize there were more pages! North? Modern design proposal. Inexpensive materials, economic construction, low-priced interior. Out of sight, that's funny. Any hidden costs? Lofty Vinden. Kajaro Are. Oh! Oh, fuck me. So which one is Lofty Vinden? One of the tubes is Lofty Vinden. That should be 260. God damn it. I did not realize there were multiple pages to that. Kajaro Are is right here. That's why, like, freaking 260 never worked on this. Kajaro Are. Any hidden costs? What? What is that supposed to mean? Any hidden costs? What the fuck does that mean? Modular room design, least expensive option. Project team said their cranes could not rotate modules. Supplier has only one of each module in stock. So we need to make this shape. Which one is the most... What is the least expensive option to make this shape up here? Which is... Looks like 1, 2, 3. 3 by 2. Wait, is that 3? Yeah, that looks like 3 by... A 3 by 2 rectangle followed by a 2 by 4 rectangle. The total is going to be 8 plus 6, 14 spaces. Cannot rotate modules. I think the 55, the 110, and the 210 can make this shape. 55, 110, 210. And then also the 210, 290 can make the shape. 210, 290 is 500. 55, that's cheaper. 165, 375. Can make it with 375. And I think that's it. I don't think there are any other ways to make this thing. So, 165, 375. Trediev Wozniak is 375. Simple room design. Constructors said our measurements do not make sense. Recalculate the area. It's upside down. The area is 6 times 18, which is 108. The area is maybe 108 or maybe 801. Because it's upside down. It might be 108 upside down. Components-based mansion design. Available components and prices. Remember to report cost to client. What the hell is this? Dude. What? Okay, so there's like very small details that are different. So the 50 and the 150 have a difference because the 50 has 2 windows at the top, which is what we need. What about 195, 250? So we need to take one from the top row and one from the bottom row. What the hell are the differences? Okay, the 195 has no door, so that's not right. The 215... What is the difference between 215 and 50? Oh, it has a little pin / antenna on the left, which we don't need. And what about 330? What's the difference between 50 and 330? 2 windows. Okay, it needs 2 windows. So 330 is the correct for the left side. And it's symmetrical, right? It looks symmetrical. So then we need 275? Let me just check here. Should probably be careful. The 85 one is too tall. The tower on the right is too tall. The 400 one has no window. The 500 one is missing a window in the second column. The 61... We need 60 because it has 3 windows on the far right versus 275 has 2 windows. So it's 330 plus 60. This is 390. Okay. We have basically all the answers except the hidden cost. $761. This is fucking bullshit. The north pointing to the right, you look at it like this and you see the blank areas show 761. Fucking A. That is some bullshit. Didn't work? No. Doesn't it look like 761? Why is that not right? I would have thought that would have been right. The north pointing to the right definitely means to look at it this way, right? There's another, like, the door and the shelves. It looks like there's a small 1 there. It almost looks like, but it should be a 3-digit number. Not sure how you're supposed to read that. What about 171? Just not the spaces in between, yeah. Does it have something to do with the doors? I don't know how to interpret. Like, why is the bottom door open? Modern design proposal. Inexpensive materials. Economic construction. Low-priced interior. Are there any hidden costs? I can't unsee the 761. That's all I see when I look at it. All right. We'll do that one last. Enforced ETAS. What is that? Where's the thing? Documents? Books? Dude, where's the thing? Architect's sketches. So this is 108 or 801? 108 or 801? No. Okay, what's inside? The first document tube that we managed to open. Hotel Let's Jar, floor 1. A map of the first floor. It shows us where we are right now. Oh, cool. We get a map. It's amazing. There's a locked door marked clubs. Maybe he needs the ace of clubs to open that door. The pride and joy of Hotel Let's Jar with all the conveniences of your dreams. This floor houses a lush restaurant, a rustic cafe along with a library full of information, spacious lounges to socialize in, and even its own chapel. WB14. It has a compass. North is towards the back. Oh, dining hall, and we have a little cursor. Foyer, first floor, receptionist deck, receptionist office, west wing, first floor. This is a shortcut, 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 shortcut. How do we open the east wing? Espresso machine. So we have to come back here to look at this? Or can we also access it from here? It looks like we have to come back to look at the map. Oh no, here, maps. At the very top. Okay. Secret chapel with a hole. Okay. And this map, I guess it updates as you unlock things. Dining hall. Very cool. Very, very cool. So we've got like the music, the phonograms, telephones, computer terminals, elevators, espresso machines. Okay, let's go find the other maps. Where's the document tube on this map? On this floor? Through here? Andre Flan. $390, we said. No. That's wrong? Andre Flan. Remember to report the report cost to client. Why is report cost? Available components and prices. Okay. What the F? The buttress part has 3 windows, okay? The next part has 2 windows and a little antenna, okay? And then the next part has 2 windows on top and 2 windows on the bottom, okay? Oh, and then the next part is one window. So 330 is wrong. The 60 is correct. Wait, what? Yeah, the 60 is correct, but 330 is wrong. It should be 215. 215. No, it's not 215. It's 50. It's 50. 50 plus 60, 110. Yes. Second floor includes spaces perfect for exhibitions and shows, as well as lots of luxurious rooms to stay and feel at home. Studies, offices, and other workspaces are found throughout the floor. This floor also leads to the backyard, in which you will find places to contemplate, such as the orangery. There is a balcony facing south, and each wing has its own balcony with their own fire escapes. Interesting. There's a balcony facing south, which I can't get to. There's a diamond door, a spade door, and a heart door, but I don't have access to any of these doors right now. Okay. Cool. Cool. This little symbol has like the little thing in the, and then the cut. Oh, a cut is the magic poster. Okay. Third floor tube. Where is the third floor tube? Loft document tube. Third floor document tube. I think the third floor document tube is over here. Let's save. Tridiev Waldnik. This one. Said was 375. Yes. Now it's a map of the third floor, right? The highest floor of the Hotel Let's Jar is used for the most spacious suites facing the beautiful and seemingly endless forest to the north. The wings rooms feature grand windows from which guests can view the wonderful landscape. The majesty of this floor is enhanced by its many hallways, while the octagonal center of the floor accentuates the height. The stairs in the southernmost hall lead to the small loft, where the stairs in the northern hallways lead down to the mezzanine of the foyer. $874 on this map. Oh, we have the password to that door. And there's a printer in that room, apparently. 874. Okay. Some progress. We're getting some progress. Then the loft tube is here. What was that thing called? Sulawesi? Sulawesi. There's no reaction. This is 260. I'd given up by then. I didn't even try this number when I got here. The loft. Small loft of the hotel houses an impossibly large room and small spaces used for storage, perfect for the many planned projects in the building. Okay, so we're only in one small room that's secluded, and we have to go through the other big stairs to get to all the other rooms. Okay. We're missing the map of the basement. Did I try Lorenzo? Lorenzo. Just like Renzo Nero. No response. Hey. This is a dead end room. Bust. 3 and 1. Renate. 3 and 1. 23 lay. 2-3 lay. 23 and 1. 23 and me? The fuck does that mean? Input case sensitive code to request bug report 2. God damn it. Request bug report 2. Okay. Three Nate? 3 and 1? 301? 23 LEI? 23 and what the fuck does that mean? Are the numbers supposed to represent a letter each? I'm assuming that if you solve that puzzle, you'll solve whatever case-sensitive code that you need to input to the printer. But I don't know. I feel like this one is just I didn't figure it out. I probably already have enough information. Okay. We need to call... You gotta know the names of the main characters. Okay. We need to call... We need to figure out what the hell this is. Hidden costs. And we need to call... 1963. And we need to go to the show. Hey, magician. Progress is good. A lot of progress today. Pronto, ciao. Do you have sweet music for my ears? Inform about the dead person. So, it had to come to this again. It always ends with something violent. A murder mystery, perhaps? Trivial, but cheese is cheese. We can still make it sing. I wonder how she died. Perhaps she fell out a window. I mean, that's kind of what it looked like. What do you think? Yeah, and red glass, right? Listen carefully, Signorina. Think about where she must have fallen from. She fell from the room 2014, right? Was there anything else, Bella? Inform about the puzzle boxes. Yes, I love your puzzle boxes, but what do they all mean? What is their connection to the past? Mystery makes them brilliant. I made those puzzle boxes because I'm Lorelei? Listen carefully. The past is the door to the future. Look for patterns. Signorina, was that all? Ask for advice. Art is like blood that flows through the veins. His advice is useless. No new news. Where did she fall from? Room 2014. But we need a key for room 2014. We need this key. Wait. 1847? No, we're in room 2014, sorry. She fell from room 1847. The Renzo is staying in 1963. We're staying in 2014. She fell from the window from 1847. See, this is broken. This window's broken. This window's intact. Okay. 30% figured out. I don't know what to do with this yet, either. Hello, doggo. Is there a map of the outside? And were we supposed to do something with these? I still don't have anything for my... for my game. My Game Boy, I mean. Let's go attend the show. There's Lorenzo. Magician. Unlock the caravan. My eyes. Something's happening with my eyes. Seeing as you have a ticket, I suppose you are here for the show. Well, all I have left is this lice-infested wagon. The horse which carried it is as dead as magic. I am now but a nameless vagabond with a violent past. Only the most red of roses could awaken the memories of my great show. What? I don't have the most red of roses? The magician wants a red rose. Why are my eyes flickering like that now? It's actually very annoying. A red rose could awaken the memory of Lorenzo the Great. Damn. So what leads do we have? There's The bug report 2, we don't know how to solve. We can't solve yet. Meet someone at the show? We've already met them. I don't know why it's not crossed out. There's the broken key in the backyard. That puzzle we don't know. Open the safe with the LED buttons. We don't know how to solve that. The holes in the 4 horsemen. And the altar crucifix. The boxes from the past, I feel like is... Video cassettes help the old woman see. The elevator's out of order. Unlock room 1847. Insert something into the sculpture's forehead. Unlock the west door. Astronomical clock. Unlock the journal. The journal is in the library, right? Basement document 2. Gate to the cemetery. I have the east key. So the west key, this is the west door. Where's the east door? Is this the east door? This is not the east door because it's a shortcut coming in from the east side. Where do we use the east? Gosh darn it. Arg. What's up with the stairs here? Oh, that's the library. Wait, is it? Yeah, that's the library. Okay. That's the library. Oh, there's a key here. Maybe we can go back here to the library. Third floor. We could try using the east key on room 1847, I suppose. That's on the east side of the house. Okay. These are kind of Hail Marys, though. These are not very... Ah, yes. So, according to the map, there's a door that opens here to the night room. If we find the right book. There's a shortcut to over there across from us. How do we get there though? We have to get there from the south, from like the spade door, or from the diamond door, or from the elevator. Basically from the elevator or from this big circular stairwell in the southeast part of... God damn it. How do I access the east side of the house? Right? To access the east side of the house, it's like all shortcut doors from within the east side, from within the east wing. How do I access the east side of the house? The stairwell? The stairwell comes from the basement. I think we need to go to the basement. These stairs on the east wing maybe come from the basement. What the hell? Oh, this is phases of the moon. 5 phases of the moon? The journal. The journal says 1847, I think. Where was the phases of the moon? Lunar phases of 1847. How do we know which ones to use, though? God damn it. We need 5. 1, 9, 17, 23, 31. Alright, let's try that. All white. Half white on the left. I don't know. This is such a stretch. All white. Half white on the left. All black. Half white on the right. All white. I'm going to play much later. Okay. Is there 1847 in this on this side? No. We've got 1800 through 1829 and 1870 through 1889. 1847 is on the other side, and there's red prints by it, so we probably have to get to the other side. Okay, so what were we gonna say? We were gonna try out the key to room 1847 upstairs. Let's go try that. Does not work as expected. Got like 5 minutes left before we have to leave. I'm surprised you remember any of it. When did this game come out? Like 2015? 2018? Alright, where were we going? Basement. Is this the door? Bolted from the other side. I thought maybe I could use the east key down here. Seems like not. This goes up to the first floor here, yeah. Wait, this game came out 2024? Seriously? No. I must be thinking of something else. Okay, Magician wants a red rose. This is the... We don't know what letter this is, do we? This was I, this was E, and then this was R. There's a couple of incomplete things. I need computer disk number 2 to progress that part. I need to be able to solve that safe key for computer number 2, for computer disk number 2. I also need to be able to solve this freaking thing. I need to solve the broken key from the dead woman's body. It's supposed to represent 1847. Oh, shoot. This is literally just an intro to Roman numerals. I need the Greek alphabet anywhere? Did I need this anywhere? There's actually so many puzzles that I don't know how to solve. M, bottom half of M, E, B, bottom half of S. Okay. What do you think I should work on for tomorrow? Because I do feel a little bit stuck. I'm gonna end the stream very soon. What things should we pursue? Any recommendations? Main things that I feel like, main puzzles that I feel like could be solvable, but I haven't solved yet, are the safe that contains computer disk number 2, the broken key in the backyard, the hidden costs architect's design, and where are we supposed to use the east gate, the E key, the key with the letter E on it, and where are we supposed to use the crank? Maybe the crank is in... Okay, maybe the crank can be put into the sculpture's forehead or even the knight in the backyard. It's like a circular crank. The corpse key, you know the solution to this one. A shortcut on the 2nd floor. I've already opened the shortcut so that I can open it. A rose. I don't know where to get a rose from. It says 1847. Okay, so this one... They all have a thing. There's like, it's not a very obvious which one is at the end, but it could be, I feel like maybe it should be these two at the end. Because it's not as obvious that there's like something else sticking out there. 1847. I gotta go. But, how do we map those symbols to numbers? I thought about like the number of segments on them. But GG's, guys. We'll continue tomorrow. I'll think about it. And hopefully we can figure it out. Or maybe we'll have some epiphany overnight. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. It's been fun. This game's pretty cool. Pretty challenging, though. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Laters.